This is Jared Parry for USW Sports Journalism. I'm joined by the British lightweight champion, Gavin Gwynne, here at the Vale Sports Arena. First and foremost, Gavin, how are we?
Yeah, all good, but all good. It's nice to be at the boxing show and not actually boxing and watch a bit of boxing, yeah.
So it's nice to watch a bit of boxing. All the fans are going to get to see you back in the ring, rematching Craig Woodruff on a massive card for Wales. It was announced last week, chief support to Joe Cordina's World Title Challenge. How excited are you to be on a card of that magnitude in this country?
Yeah, I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing for Joe. Never mind my fight. It's a massive show for Wales, and we all get to show. Hopefully, there's a lot of Welsh talent on there as well as obviously mine and Joe's fight. So hopefully, a lot of these prospects get the opportunity to box on it because it's a massive card to be on, and obviously being in Wales, it should be full of Welsh fighters. I think, yeah. Absolutely.
So obviously, it's a rematch, Craig Woodruff. Last time out, it was a draw in Bolton. Fantastic fight. I was there myself, and it was a really good fight. I did just hear, though, off camera, you were saying that you were dealing with an injury going into the fight. Can you elaborate on that a bit?
Yeah, I just said to Charlie Parsons there that 2 weeks beforehand, I broke my hand in sparring. Only my trainer knew, Tony. My missus sort of knew, but I didn't tell her I broke any bones. So I went and had a cortisone injection, and I shouldn't have really gone through with the fight, but that's just me being a little naive and thought I'd beat him with one hand. Still thought I'd beat him 2 or 3 rounds, but it is what it is. We got the draw and we get to go again on April 22nd, yeah.
I was going to say, so yeah, you go again. When I spoke to you in Bolton, I remember a week later there was Maxie Hughes against Kid Galahad. Obviously you're not looking past Craig Woodruff, I'm sure. Obviously Maxie Hughes came through and won that fight. Do you think that could be in line for you after this fight with Craig?
I'm just I looked past Craig before, so I'm not going to look past him again. All my focus now is going to be on the 22nd, just get the job done, and then move forward with my career. Yeah.
What sort of performance can we expect on? Obviously, we've never seen you in a boring fight, Gavin. We're going to expect another war with Craig again.
But honest with you, I just think my performance, I'd give myself a 2 out of 10 in my performance in that fight. I didn't think I boxed very well, but obviously with a hand injury it's hard to do things that you normally do, but I just didn't think I boxed very well, and hopefully this time it'll be 10 times better, yeah.
Brilliant. So like I said, big night, but as we're now Vale Sports Arena, this is considered a small show, but it's full of all the talent you need. Yeah. How important is this for fighters who are looking to break on? Probably the first time some of them have had TV cameras on them. How important is this for their growth going forward?
It's good experience for all the boys. This is where I've come from. I've come up from the small hole shows to the big shows. So you've got to be in these sort of arenas to get through and sell the tickets and deal with all the crowd being so close, and yeah, it's a good experience as well. I love being in these small hole shows. The atmosphere in them is unbelievable, yeah.
I was going to say, it's been a really good night so far. I think we're only 3 fights in. Like I said, if you could give any advice then to any of these fighters on the card tonight that are looking to break into the big time, like yourself getting up to the British title, potentially going on further, what would you recommend to them to do going forward?
Just don't rush. Just take your time in it, enjoy it. You've got 4 rounds, what you've been working 8 to 10 weeks on. Just enjoy yourself and don't rush anything, and try and look for the knockout. Just box, enjoy, and learn in there, because some of these journeymen, they don't get hit with clean shots. So you're rushing your shots and you think you had a bad performance only because you were rushing your shots and trying to impress the crowd. If you settle down and take your time, that's when you'll look better, yeah.
Absolutely. And to be fair, would you see this now with Joe's fight being announced to Rakhimov, obviously yourself on the card, with that carrot being dangled, do you think this is going to make the prospects want to put a big show on to maybe get picked up and end up on a massive show for Welsh boxing?
Yeah, 100%, and hopefully a couple of the managers can have a word with Frank Smith and Eddie Earn to get them on the matchroom shows, because I know there's a couple of good ticket sellers here as well, so we'll pack the Motorpoint Arena, no doubt, with a load of Welsh fans, yeah.
Absolutely. Last thing then, Gavin, final word for yourself about your fight on April 22nd.
You're just going to see a different performance, a different animal April the 22nd, and there's going to be no doubt and still.
Fantastic, Gavin. Been a pleasure speaking to you. Have a good night, mate.